Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Mid-South AgCast. I'm Chris Martin, and in today's episode, we are going to examine a segment of agriculture that literally brings home the bacon. Animal science is an area growing rapidly and is our topic of this episode. Any student that has ever been involved in 4-H or FFA has probably been exposed to judging or evaluation of livestock and horses. Today, we catch up with the Mid-South AgCast Elizabeth Pafford at the West Tennessee Livestock Evaluation Contest.
I'm Elizabeth Pafford reporting from the Ned Ray McWhorter Agricultural Complex, where 28 Western Region FFA teams are competing in the Livestock Evaluation Career Development event. Chapters compete in judging different breeds of animals, including cattle, sheep, pigs, and goats. We spoke with Jeremy Fair, agriculture instructor at Ripley High School, about the challenges of the contest.
Livestock CDE is one of those that really, in my mind, plays a lot on students' prior knowledge. If you have students that show livestock or maybe raise livestock as their supervised ag experience, you can concentrate in different areas. If you have students that have no livestock background, you're kind of starting from scratch. With my team, we started going over selection criteria for the different species. So we talked about with the 3 or 4 species, we talked about what we select on.
Livestock judging teams in college differ from those in high school due to different team member criteria. Mr. Jason Duggan explains.
And they have 1 year of eligibility in college. You can't judge 4 years like you do in high school. You have one time to judge at Denver, Dixie National, Houston, and all the contests. And so once you judge that one collegiate year, those combined, it's all 7 months, then you're done. And it's a full 7 months. It is a lot of work, but it is a tremendous payoff. It's probably one of the most memorable experiences for all those that judge collegiately. It is the most significant thing that they did in their collegiate career, no matter what school they went to.
Winners of this contest will go on to compete in the state contest held at the State Fair in September. For more information on livestock judging, visit www.ffa.org or visit your local agriculture extension office. For the Mid-South AgCast, I'm Elizabeth Pafford.
If you're interested in livestock or horse judging, there are a few places you can go to get involved. For those who are 18 and under, you can contact your local extension agent to be on a 4-H team. High school students can check with their agriculture instructor, and college students can ask their agriculture department associated with their university. Also, you can visit Tennessee4H.org or FFA.org for more information. When we come back on the Mid-South AgCast, we'll take a look at the West Tennessee Animal Diagnostics Lab and welcome a special guest to the studio. We'll be right back after this short break.
You realize that 49 million Americans struggle with hunger? That's 1 out of every 6 Americans.
These people are around us every day. They're our friends, they're our coworkers, their kids go to school with our kids.
Sometimes we're not even aware that they're struggling. This problem is closer than you think. But so is the solution.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Since its opening in 2006, the University of Tennessee Martin campus and the West Tennessee Animal Diagnostics Lab has provided service to identify animal health problems and concerns. Today we have in the studio with us Dr. Jason Roberts, Director of the West Tennessee Animal Diagnostics Lab. Welcome, Dr. Roberts.
Thanks for having me.
Well, to kind of start, Dr. Roberts, can you tell us a little bit about the Diagnostics Lab and tell us a little bit about your role?
The Diagnostic Lab started as a partnership between the State of Tennessee Department of Agriculture and UT Martin, and the idea was to provide diagnostic services for the people of West Tennessee. There are 3 diagnostic labs in the state, 1 in Knoxville, 1 in Nashville, and now we have 1 in Martin for producers. And the idea is if producers lose an animal, they can bring it to me at the diagnostic lab. We try to help them determine a cause of death, which will help with their production ag.
Now, are there any fees associated with that whatsoever?
Any animals brought in for food or fiber, there is no charge. Companion animals and pets, there is a small fee based on the tests that are run, but anything food and fiber is no charge. It's covered by the state.
Gotcha. So it's here on the University of Tennessee at Martin campus. So I'm sure there's some benefit to students. What are some of the benefits that the diagnostics lab provides to the students?
The diagnostic lab provides great teaching opportunities for the students. It's one thing to talk about a disease syndrome or poor nutrition or poor husbandry in a class, but when you see an animal that's died of some of these causes and diseases, it really stands out in the student's mind and they remember that. It's also very good for teaching hands-on anatomy and physiology, which is important in a lot of our animal science majors.
Yes, sir. So I understand that the university is becoming more interested in veterinary technology. Can you tell me a little bit about your involvement in that?
We're very excited about the new veterinary technology. It's actually an option in animal science, and it's going to be a 4-year degree. When students complete that degree, they'll be a veterinary technologist and have the opportunity to sit for the board exam and become licensed. And it's in the developmental stages, but it's actually going very well. We've got a lot of students. We've hired a second veterinarian and a veterinary technician, and we're working towards accreditation and hope to be accredited in the spring of 2014 if all goes well.
Wow. Are there any other veterinary technology programs in the state of Tennessee?
There are 2 other programs in the state. There's only one other 4-year program, and that's in Far East Tennessee.
Wow.
And there's a 2-year program in Middle Tennessee, and there's nothing on this end of the state. So it's a good opportunity for students in the West Tennessee area.
I see. So why did the Department of Agriculture actually decide to start this veterinary technology program?
That's a great question. Veterinary technology is a really good fit for UT Martin. We already had a lot of the large animal things we needed for that program. Lacked a little bit on the small animal, but we've put that together. But the most important thing, the field is growing very rapidly. And if you look at the Bureau of Labor Statistics prediction, it's going to be one of the top upcoming fields. Lots of job opportunities and a lot of interest in students in the area.
Wow. And our final question for our interview today, what do you think that the most interesting part of your job as director and a professor here at UT Martin, and what do you think the most, say, rewarding part of your job is?
The most interesting, that's a good question. The most interesting part of my job is I'm never doing the same thing twice. I'm in the classroom, I'm in the diagnostic lab trying to figure out why animals died. Still doing things a small animal vet would do, teaching in the veterinary technology program, and I teach in the classroom, and so I enjoy the change. There's never a dull moment. And the most rewarding thing, seeing students succeed and reach their goals.
Definitely. Well, thank you. We appreciate you coming out today, and thank you for all your input. When we come back, when we return on the Mid-South AgCast, we will explore one agricultural education program that excels in animal science.
G-Morning, sunshine. Wakey, wakey. Text me. Are your parents home later? We can hang. LUV, love you. JK. Holla back. Holla back. Holla back. Are you with your friends? That's lame. We're in a huge fight right now. XO. What'd you dream about? Something I did. Are you on your way to the mall? I'm lonely. Nude pics. Send me some. Text me.
Severe weather can destroy a home in seconds. There's no time to think, only time to act. Have a kit so you're ready for any emergency. Develop a plan for what you and your family will do before disaster strikes. And stay informed during severe weather any way you can. It can be the difference between losing your possessions and losing your life. Just ask the owners of this house. Visit weather.com/ready and let the Weather Channel help you prepare your family for emergencies.
Not many high schools can say that they have a fully functioning farm located on their campus. The Dresden High School Agriculture Department has been educating students with hands-on learning experiences for many years. We joined Mid-South AgCast reporter Joey D. Springer to get a better look at this outstanding program.
Thanks, Chris. I'm here in Dresden, Tennessee at the Weakley County Livestock Teaching Facility. I've had the opportunity to interview several students and faculty about their farm operation they have going on here.
On this farm, we're basically a pig operation. We raise pigs and sell them for meat. We usually sell them to the older brothers. We raise them up from babies all the way up to their feeding slaughter weight. Take them over there. We also have cattle. We usually sell the calves once there after a while. We do have horses, but they're mainly here to stay for a home. They're not, you know, we don't usually ride them. We do mostly everything here you can. We clip needle teeth on the pigs. We dock their tails. We give them shots. Anything gets sick. We tag ears, weigh them, everything.
For the Mid-South AgCast, I'm Jody Springer.
Thank you for joining us today for the Mid-South AgCast. We hope you can join us next time as we explore the biofuels sector of American agriculture.